everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are making tangerine roll. We are taking the classic cinnamon roll and we're making a different flavor, which is tangerine. I love tangerine. I'm allergic to cinnamon and I like rolls. I have to figure out different ways to enjoy what everybody else enjoys. Today I'm making a modified version of the classic cinnamon roll. We're going to start with zesting some tangerines, and you really want only the zest. The good thing about tangerine is that it does not have a lot of the white part of the zest that is bitter. And this is not mandarin, this is tangerine. I'm using 2 medium-sized tangerine to make the dough. The whole entire recipe, I will use a total of 6 medium-sized tangerine zest, and that will include the frosting and the filling. Depending on how much you like tangerine, you can use as many as you want or as little as you want. We are done with this. Next, we're adding 90 grams of room temperature butter. This is unsalted. Look at how soft the butter is. We are getting all the wet ingredients together. Then I'm gonna add 200 ml of buttermilk. You could substitute this for milk. And this also contained about 50 ml of tangerine juice. You can choose to add the tangerine juice or not. Then I'm going to add 80 grams of light sour cream, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. This is homemade. 1 room temperature egg, making sure there is no shell. Now we are going to mix this together. The buttermilk was warmed up to about 110 degrees. And if you find that your butter is not melting, you can also put it in the microwave to dissolve completely. Look at how beautiful this looks. We are going to combine this with the dry ingredients. This is 420 grams of all-purpose flour. Sieve it in. I'm going to add half a teaspoon of sea salt, 1 packet of instant yeast, not active yeast, as our leavening agent, and 100 grams of monk sweetener. You can use any sweetener of your choice. I am switching to the Danish dough mix. We're gonna mix this into a shaggy mix. Now you can also do this in a stand mix. So look at how shaggy this is, and it's tacky. We're gonna now knead our dough so that we can get it to the consistency that we need it to be. It looks amazing. It smells amazing. In the meantime, we have oiled our pan and have preheated our oven to 350 degrees. We're going to flour our counter. We're going to place our dough on the counter and knead it. This feels so good. We knead it till it becomes smooth. Look at that. When we touch it, it bounces back. So it is ready. So we are going to put it in a clean bowl. Spray some olive oil. We'll allow it to rest. That bounces right back. We're going to cover it with a bonnet and keep it in a warm place in the oven and turn the light on. In the meantime, we're gonna prepare our filling. To make the filler, we have zest of 3 medium tangerine and we have 1 cup of monk sweetener. So we're gonna mix them together and make sure that the tangerine mixes really well with the monk. Actually, this is much easier using your hand to really make sure that this is infused properly. You want to rub all that into the zest. So we'll set this aside. We only just let the dough rest for about 5 to 10 minutes. We're going to roll it. We are going to flour our counter and we're going to flatten this into a rectangular shape. This is so good. We're gonna roll it. Beautiful. Next, what we're going to do is to grab the softened butter and spread it. We're using 1 stick of softened butter. You just want to spread it all over it so that the tangerine monk filler can stick to it. Now, we are going to put the filler. We just spread it around and make sure we get it to the edges. You want to cover every inch of it. So then what we're going to do is to start rolling it, starting from the nearest to us. And we want to roll this really tight. Now what we're going to do is to cut it. Now you can use a knife to cut it or you can use a dental floss. This is much easier because it gives you that clean cut. So what you want to do is come here and then you just cut. And here is what you get. Perfect clean cut. This way it doesn't get squishy and you don't have to unsquish it. After cutting it, we then cover it and place them in an oven to proof for about 1 hour. All right, to make our frosting, we have zest of 1 tangerine here. We'll add 1 stick of butter, and then we're using an 8 ounce of mascarpone cream cheese. You use any cream cheese of your choice. We are going to use a hand mixer. You can do this in a stand mixer, and we'll start it on low. This looks really good. Now we're going to add 1/2 cup of powdered sugar. Then I'm going to add a tablespoon of vanilla and then set aside. After 1 hour, our rolls have risen and our oven has preheated to 350 degrees. We are going to put this in the oven and bake them for about 20 to 30 minutes, or at least until the tester comes out clean. So let's go put them in the oven. This smells so good. And we'll set the timer for 30 minutes, but we'll be able to check it between 20 and that 30-minute mark. The tangerine roll is done and we allowed it to cool down for about 5 minutes. So let's go and get that and take a look. Oh boy, look at that. It smells amazing. Oh, amazing. Oh my God, I can't wait. We had our cream cheese frosting. So we are going to put some frosting on it. Gonna let it and spread them and allow it to melt. Frosting is also amazing. You wanna try and put this when it is still a little bit warm so that it can get into all the crevices. And you want to let it chill for a little bit so that it can soak up some of this frosting. We're going to let it sit in the refrigerator for about 5 minutes. You can choose to serve it as is right now or put it in the refrigerator to set. So here we go. We're going to get a plate. That looks amazing. And I have this butterfly PT, which is generally blue flower. You can actually use this for food coloring, natural food coloring. This appears blue, but once you add lemon or any acid to it, it turns purple. So I'm gonna use it for this. So let's taste it. It smells good. It is nice and moist. This is so good. Look at how soft. Nice, soft, moist. This is so delightful. Totally amazing. Perfect softness, moisture, the right amount of sweetness. I mean, oh my God. And then let me now try it with the tea. And I drink my tea with no sugar, no cream, no sweetener. This is literally perfect for this. Look at how soft that it is. This is so good. This hit the right spot. But just look at how much softness is in this. Amazing. You can have this for breakfast. You can have it as a snack or even as a dessert. Any which way, you will not be disappointed. So I would love to see you try this at home and post your videos and tell us how you like it. I am sure you would enjoy it as much as I do. If this video has been of value to you, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button so that we can notify you when we upload new video. This is Dr. Okeke. Thank you and God bless.